कभी कभी इनको रोकना मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन हो जाता है। अगर एक बार दिमाग में बना लिया ना कि कुछ करना है, तो करके ही छोड़ेंगे। हाँ, आपने बिल्कुल सही गेस किया, मैं ट्रेविस हेड की बात ही कर रही हूँ। What an outrageous batting performance did we just witness today? And you know what? To do it on a pitch like this, which seemed inclined towards bowler, to come and put up such a dominating batting show, absolutely brilliant. Flashbacks आए ना आपको? आए ना? मुझे आए थे। World Cup 2023 final, WTC 2023 final, some outrageous batting and the same player at the scene of crime. Yes, Travis Head. But that is Travis Head for you, isn't it? Absolutely clutch player, steps up for the team when needed and then puts up a show like this. जब एक बार वो लॉक इन हो जाते हैं, तब आप कुछ भी कर लो, कुछ भी कर लो, आप उन्हें रोक नहीं पाओगे। नो plans would work against him. He would just take the game away from you and just leave you shocked. और यही बात बेन स्टोक्स ने भी पोस्ट मैच कॉन्फ्रेंस में बोला, that he is kind of shell shocked with what happened. And yes, even Travis Head could not believe what he had just done. Anyway, with that, Australia have taken a 1-0 lead in the 5-match Ashes series. Hello everyone, this is Rima और आज बात करते हैं एशेज की फर्स्ट टेस्ट मैच की, जिसमें एक टाइम तक तो लग रहा था कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली उन्होंने उस मैच को 8 विकेट से जीत लिया है, वो भी थर्ड डे से पहले ही। बहुत सारी बातें हो रही है इस मैच को लेके, तो एक एक पॉइंट लेके थोड़ा बात करते हैं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एक चीज जो लेके सब बोल रहे हैं वो है हिपोक्रेसी, कि अगर ऐसा कुछ इंडियन पिच पे हुआ होता, अगर 19 विकेट्स वुड हैव फॉलन ऑन द फर्स्ट डे इटसेल्फ ऑन एन इंडियन पिच, तो एवरीवन वुड हैव लॉस्ट देयर माइंड, सब पागल हो जाते, सब पिच को गाली देते। लेकिन ये तो सेना कंट्री में हो रहा है, सो नो वन बैट्स एन आई। वीक हिपोक्रेसी। वेल, not completely disregarding the point, but these are my 2 cents on this matter, with let's say the limited cricket knowledge that I have। तो अगर कुछ गलत बोला ना मैंने, तो प्लीज डू करेक्ट मी। तो देखो, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल रैंक टर्नर्स को ग्रीन टॉप्स के साथ कंपेयर करना मेक्स नो सेंस, बिकॉज जनरली, रिमेंबर द कीवर्ड जनरली, जो ग्रीन टॉप्स होते हैं ना, उसमें क्या होता है कि these wickets, of course, on the first day, it really favors seam bowling, but as the pitch starts settling down, बैटिंग थोड़ा सा इजी हो जाता है जनरली। तो ये हमने सेम चीज लास्ट ईयर भी देखा था इन पर्थ, इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया, राइट? ऑन द फर्स्ट डे, इफ आई रिमेंबर करेक्टली, 17 wickets fell. Not much different from yesterday, right? 19 wickets, 17 wickets. But the match went on till day 4, and if I remember correctly, India won by some 300 runs. But with rank turners, the thing is, if the ball is turning sharply from the very first day, generally, again the keyword here, generally, it is just going to get worse for batting as the game progresses. तो क्या होता है कि ग्रीन टॉप्स पे, again, generally there's still a chance for the batters to make their mark. But on rank turners, more often than not, जैसे मैंने बोला, अगर फर्स्ट डे से ही इतना टर्न हो रहा है, तो बैटिंग इज जस्ट गोइंग टू get generally more difficult as the match progresses. So इसीलिए I guess, rank turners just get more criticism than green tops. But that being said, मेरा एक और भी point है, I think Indian pitches in recent times have been getting criticized a lot, and the reason for that being कि हम जैसे पिचेस की डिमांड करते हैं, कि हम रैंक टर्नर्स की डिमांड करते हैं, क्योंकि हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे पास बहुत अच्छे स्पिनर्स है, बट देन वी आर नॉट एबल टू प्ले वेल ऑन दोज काइंड ऑफ पिचेस एंड वी सफर डिफीट्स, राइट? वो न्यूजीलैंड सीरीज के टाइम से ही रैंक टर्नर्स आर गेटिंग क्रिटिसाइज्ड जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रीजन कि हम खुद ही उस पर अच्छे से खेल नहीं पा रहे हैं। हु नोज, हैड दीज गेम्स गॉन इन आवर फेवर, शायद इतनी बातें नहीं होती। बट अगेन, दैट बीइंग सेड, जो मेरा मेन पॉइंट है वो है कि देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन रैंक टर्नर्स एंड ग्रीन टॉप्स, तो शायद उसको कंपेयर नहीं किया जा सकता। अगर क्रिटिसाइज करनी है ना, तो बैटिंग को करो, क्योंकि अगर आपने एशेज का मैच थॉरली फॉलो किया है, सो यू वुड नो दैट अपार्ट फ्रॉम ऑस्ट्रेलिया सेकेंड इनिंग्स, पहले जो 3 इनिंग्स हुए ना, वहां पे देयर वाज सम पुअर बैटिंग इन्वॉल्व, राइट? देयर वाज सम पुअर शॉट सिलेक्शन, सम बैंग एवरेज शॉट्स वर प्लेड, सम प्लेयर्स थ्रू देयर विकेट्स, बोथ द टीम्स, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में भी एंड इंग्लैंड, तो आई वुड से इन बोथ द इनिंग्स they just threw some wickets away. So batting was a big letdown. तो क्रिटिसाइज करना है तो हमें डेफिनेटली हम क्रिटिसाइज कर सकते कि आजकल के प्लेयर्स को, वो रैंक टर्नर्स पे हो कि वो ग्रीन टॉप्स पे हो, प्लेयर्स डू लैक द टेम्परमेंट, especially batters lacking the temperament, the skill set, the mentality to play test cricket. So of course the point should mostly be focused on that, but I still, as I said, why I feel ki pitches also become a point of discussion. But yes, now moving on, of course, yeah, मैं ना थोड़ा सा पहले कंफ्यूज थी कि who should be the man of the match, Mitchell Starc or Travis Head, क्योंकि Travis Head ने यार जैसा इनिंग्स खेला, very few of us would have expected something of that sort to have happened, right? उन्होंने खुद भी बोला that you cannot believe what he did, right? But then मुझे लगा कि नहीं यार, the performance that Mitchell Starc put, bowling consistency, what he did with the new ball, the way he was so menacing in his attack, and absolutely, at least in the first innings with that 7 wicket haul, the way he troubled the batters, and on top of that, that absolutely brilliant catch who dismissed that Crawley today, winning in second innings, right? Now, that was so good. He's 35 years old, and I mean, we all know that these bowlers put so much of importance to the fitness, right? But for him to pull off something like that was absolutely amazing. And also, let's not forget कि मिचेल स्टार्क को बहुत ज़्यादा responsibility और expectations भी थे, क्योंकि he was playing without Pat Cummins or Josh Hazelwood. Two of the big three were not there. So majority of the responsibility was on him. The pressure to tha yaar, but the way he endured that pressure and absolutely put on that brilliant show, yeah, he should be the man of the match. एंड ऑल्सो डेफिनेटली ट्रैविस हेड के बारे में तो बोल ही दिया यार, पागल इंसान है, तो और तो उनके बारे में अलग से कुछ बोलने के लिए है नहीं. Yes, I guess England would absolutely not be happy with the way this match ended, क्योंकि उन्हें तो ऐसा लगा था कि शायद वो जीत सकते हैं, एंड they were अगर आज आपने मैच फिर से देखा है तो आपको पता है, राइट, they were 65 for 1 at one point in time when Duckett and Oli Pope were playing after Zach Colley got out in the very first over. उसके बाद these two formed a very good partnership. They were sailing smoothly, right? The bowlers did not really have much answers to. But एक बार जब वो partnership टूट गया, after that the middle order completely could not stand up. Yes, maybe Jamie Smith could have, but then a lot of discussions about that controversial decision which was given against England. My personal take on it is कि जब मैंने देखा मुझे भी थोड़ा सा तो weird लगा था. I'll be very honest कि you know it took him so long to come to a decision. So that itself would make you question कि definitely there is something that he wants to see again and again and again before being able to come to a decision. So that then makes you feel कि शायद फिर conclusive evidence नहीं है. Because if it is taking him so long, then definitely there's some doubt, right? In that case, should it go in favor of the batter? But then मैंने Simon Tofel का interview देखा, and where he actually said that the decision is correct, and he said that Australia uses real-time sneakometer (RTA). A lot of countries use ultra-edge, as we know, but Australia uses sneakometer. And according to the protocols of sneakometer, a sneak, one frame after the ball has passed the bat, is considered conclusive evidence. And in this particular case, that was it. Yes, there was a murmur or a sneak, whatever you want to call it, when the ball had passed the bat, just one frame after it, there was that sneak. And according to RTS, that is considered conclusive evidence. So then I would say that perhaps you go by the rules, he was out. And also, Jamie Smith deciding to walk off did not really help him, क्योंकि फिर अंपायर को ऐसा ही लगा होगा कि maybe then he has nicked it, he knows that he has nicked it, and that is the reason why he is walking off. शायद अगर वो walk off नहीं करते, maybe the decision could have been different. Please do let me know what your opinions are. So yes, England would definitely be disappointed with the way this match ended, क्योंकि एक time पे तो they were complete in control of the game. But I would say कि कल जिस तरीके से उनके pace bowling unit ने perform किया था, today that fiery-ness, that grit, that was somewhere missing. मतलब ना ही वो एटकिंसन से दिखा, ना ही आर्थर से, he was so scary yesterday. That spark was missing today, right? Even Mark Wood was not that lethal. None of them were lethal or threatening enough. जो कल देखा था, and of course did not help कि Ben Stokes also could not today become the touch player that everyone thinks he would in every single match. कल भी वो bowling करने आए, उनके कुछ ही overs में he took 5 wickets. तो सबको लगा था यार कि once Ben Stokes started bowling, सब वेट कर रहे थे उनके bowling स्टाइल की, but then what happened. Travis had was absolutely on fire today. It was like no matter who comes, I don't care. Four four boundaries in one single over of 10 strokes and trick of boundaries. First, second, third was a boundary, and you just knew there that the match is on. No one can save him. Right? मतलब बेंच स्टोक भी नहीं कर सकते. जैसे मैंने बोला once Travis Head is locked in यार उनको रोकना नामुमकिन होता है. But yes, England's batting definitely was a letdown for them. In fact, I would say England would be very disappointed with both their batting and bowling performance. Honestly, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि ये एक बहुत ही important मौका है इनके लिए, बड़ा मौका है इनके लिए to take a lead in the series, right? क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया उनकी बैटिंग हमने देखा फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में kind of struggled. Usman Khawaja, as I said before, he now looks more of a liability than an asset. तो पता नहीं यार वो कितने दिनों तक खेलेंगे. With him playing, it almost looks like Australia are playing with one batter less, right? Okay, so Australia were without Pat Cummins and Hazelwood, so I think this is a huge opportunity for England to win this game and take a lead in this Ashes series, but we were unable to do it. अब second match होने वाला है at the Gabba, a fortress, which is a fortress, and it would be a pink ball test. और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का pink ball test record तो आपको पता ही है ना, it's amazing. They've just lost one pink ball test, which came against West Indies. And after getting this win, I'm sure Australia would be even more pumped up to, just go out there and to win the second game, absolutely be in control of the series. So England के लिए it would be a huge, huge challenge now, especially since, as I said, it's a pink ball test. So let's see what happens at the Gabba. But please do let me know what your thoughts and opinions are of this test match. और एक और अच्छी चीज है यार, मैच 2 दिन में खत्म हो गया तो अब हम सब आराम से इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका का मैच देखेंगे, है ना. बट यस, इफ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो प्लीज टू लाइक इट. हाइप ऑप्शन भी होता है तो प्लीज हाइप भी कर देना. एंड if you have not subscribed to Outside Opinions, please subscribe to Outside Opinions. Bye.